Titus Andronicus, directed by Yoon Si-jun. I was visiting a costume designer friend when the director pulled me aside to show me the design for his Haewa, and Haewa is the Broadway of South Korea, production of Titus Andronicus. The audience was going to stand, he told me, Globe Theater groundling style, around 2 rolling platform stages, and all the sound effects were going to be made by the actors with drums and horns and Foley-type devices. He asked me what I thought. I said it's all so complete and finished. Whenever I see something that has such complete and consistent rules, I think, if you break those rules just once, then that moment will seem like magic to the audience. But you need to choose the moment well because it will draw a lot of attention to yourself. Is there a moment in the show that you want to stand out or have the play turn around? He didn't hesitate. In his production, there was a moment where Titus fires an arrow and shoots down the sky, and the earth answers. I can make the earth answer, I said, and suddenly I was the 1Q sound designer for the show. To make the earth answer, I put 2 subwoofers into one of the rolling platform stages, which were faced all the way around so that they were essentially sealed like a drum. Then I sent low, almost subaudibly low frequencies into one of the subs, slowly turning the frequency up. Nothing. Then suddenly, at 21 hertz, boom, there was this big, rattly, boomy sound. Not the sound of the oscillator tone. I had found the resonating frequency of the platform. Next, I used 2 oscillators, each going to a different subwoofer, and set the first oscillator to 42 hertz and the second to 63 hertz. These frequencies are the first 2 harmonics of 21 hertz, the resonating frequency of the platform. I reasoned that if I sent those 2 frequencies through the subs, they would mix in the air inside the platform, and they would create a constructively reinforced beat wave at a frequency equal to the difference between the 2 frequencies. 63 hertz minus 42 hertz would equal the stage platform's resonating frequency of 21 hertz. This, I thought, would create a doubly powerful resonating frequency beat wave inside the platform. It did. It was a sound cue that you felt more than heard. The whole platform vibrated like a giant drum with a giant torn drum head. It was vibrating out in the lobby. The audience always went, "Oh," in Korean. And the poor sound engineers thought I was blowing up their speakers, but that rattling, roaring sound was made by the platform, not the speakers. So now the show had broken its rules just once. It had one sound cue made by something other than the actors. And lighting went along with the moment by putting in the show's only blackout right then. It certainly made an impression. In fact, it almost made too much of an impression. A week or 2 into the run, there was the giant earthquake in Japan, and the audience thought my sound cue was an earthquake. So we shortened the length of the sound cue and the length of the blackout so the audience wouldn't think it was happening to them in Seoul, too.